So again, Glitterbeer, aka Whenever I Isaac, and I have a really wacky combo. Like, super wacky combo. Okay, that'll take care of that. Now, thing is, I got some interesting stuff earlier on that's, kind of no longer relevant because, apparently, since they're from the same mod, certain items do have set priorities, so it's best just go with what the coolest thing is out of the combos I've got now, and why it's rainbow. So, yeah, thing is, I do have the... Oh, and I need to move that. I do have the God character mod on, and that causes not just the beams that you fire, but all brimstone-like beams to become prismatic and rainbow. So, yeah. Why not? Why not pop in the Eternal Heart form? Now remember, I've done some changing of my mod profile recently, and apparently it still does not fix the problem of, for some odd reason, challenge rooms of either sort like to bug out, so I can't really take that room. I will definitely have to reset if I do, again. But, yeah, as for how I've got this combo, it's, from Lost and Forgotten, we've got Lost Technology. Or is it Ancient? No, it's Ancient Technology. Yeah, it's Ancient Technology. We also have, Mutant Spider for Quad Shot, and it literally makes it where you get 4 beams at a time off the sides, which is just amazing. And because I have the God mod on, then all beams are prismatic. And then I've also got this whole, I got Loki's horns super early on, so my shots have been splitting for quite some time now. I actually don't need Mysterious Candy because of another item I got early on. Because I do like some various character mods, especially if they come with nice items. I do have the, I'm trying to remember if it's actually called the, Oxygen Not Included mod, or if it's, called the, Duplicant mod. Because you get to play as duplicants, and you can get certain items, and one of them is a mush bar. And a mush bar, it makes you, basically poop every so often. I forget how often, but I know it's a bit more often than Mysterious Candy does. And, of course, when it comes to Blue Baby here, okay, triple question mark, the character, I did not place a bomb there. I was kind of surprised, but again, lag does weird things to you when the game's on slowdown. Curse of the Unknown. Okay, so I don't have a map anymore. So, that was a result from a monster card I hadn't gotten for a while, is you can get cursed. Oh yeah, those guys can't get hurt on the opening moments of a room, so yeah. But yeah, because of this and the occasional Uber blast that I have whenever it goes in the other directions, I think I'm gonna call this one the Prismatic Pulsar. It is just crazy. There was one more. Fair enough. Get beamed. I mentioned how much I like beams. I do like beams. Like, a lot. At least since I have that... Since I've been rocking X-Ray Vision for a while, the rooms will present themselves. Ooh, look up. Thanks, Lucky Pennies. Oh, and it might be a shortcut. That would be nice. Oh, get super beamed. Wow. Yeah, this is how I worked Hush earlier, but I couldn't do Boss Rush because it was glitching out for some reason. I don't know what was doing that. So I couldn't complete Boss Rush as Blue Baby. No matter how much I really wanted to. Hey, can you just fling this sack at me? Thank you. Hacky sack in Isaac, apparently. Been a long time since I've seen anybody actually play hacky sack. I mean, does anybody do that anymore? I'm wondering. I mean, it was kind of a sports fad. Take a beanbag, kick it around. Well, this gives me a reason to not pick up anything for a while. If I absolutely need it, I can re-roll everything and see where it goes. That's probably the super secret room. It would... Because there's no... Because I don't think I teleported and then got moved around. So that's probably super secret room. I mean, it has to be anyhow. Why is... Oh yeah, that's right. The too spooky thing kind of temporarily darkens the room whenever it fears the enemy's randomly. So, yeah, reminder. I still got that too. I was able to beat Hush earlier, but again, not Boss Rush. Oh well. I tried. I really did try to defeat Boss Rush with Blue Baby, but it wouldn't let me, and... Oh, hello there. You do that while I explode this. Because I still need to blow up, at least I think I still need to blow up more machines. Actually did get Counterfeit Penny unlocked. That takes a lot of shell games, so... So it took a while, but I got it. So that's nice. I also actually... It had been a while since I went Devil Path. So it was interesting because my first Devil deal that I actually wanted to do with Blue Baby here was to get Rotten Baby, because it is one of the few that I consider honestly worth it. And it has since been absorbed into my plushie, so therefore you won't actually be seeing his face, but you'll be seeing his flies. So yeah, that's a thing. I do like Lost Plushie, like, so much. Like, this is one of those items from the workshop I wish was in the base game. And it just makes so much sense. It's really, really useful, and it cuts down on familiar lag. You may not even realize that familiars can cause lag, but if you have a long line of them, you can. And if the familiar line gets too long, they can kind of cease to exist. So... just stopping that, it's a good idea to use Lost Plushie. Because it can take any number of them into itself. As long as they fulfill certain prerequisites, of course. Like, it doesn't do certain types of familiars in terms of how they path themselves. No, I'm not letting you explode right now. Away from him. Do not let it explode the beggar. I would like to actually use my money, thank you. Whew, that was close. Because I don't just have beams, I do have projectiles, it's just they're overwhelmingly outshined by the beams. So, you just might not be noticing I'm actually shooting projectiles as well, not just beams. However, apparently, even though there's something that says it should by chance, that'll be a backup item. Even though I've got an item that says it should by chance be shooting something other than tiers, I haven't seen that for a while. So I'm pretty sure ancient technology is an absolute override where even if it doesn't technically contradict it per se, it doesn't actually let it do its effect as long as you have the other. Again, safety margin will be nice. Of course, I have 9 lives. That really helps. Oh wow, this room. Can I wipe them out before they try to get away from me? I don't know. That guy kind of charged despite having fear status. Do they override fear status whenever they move? So there are some enemies that don't actually obey it, even just in the base game. I have noticed that. And we're already at the Isaac fight, so this will be pretty wild. Also, I kind of have a theory about a monster card I'd like to try sometime. I know some cool stuff it can do. You can kind of treat it as a treasure card because it has a chance of spawning you into a boss room directly. And then, like, it's like a phantom boss room, kind of like how a devil deal is. I'm just going to get the extra base attack here. Then just go all out. If I beat Hush earlier on with this setup, you are totally not making it there. This is officially to unlock the D6. Because if you beat boss mode Isaac with Blue Baby, you get the D6, and from then on, Isaac will carry it whenever he starts out. This is how that gets started, folks. Oh, nice retributive shot. It's been a while since I've seen that, so I almost forgot to mention that I also have Dry Baby also absorbed into my Lost Plushie. Which is why I'm moving like this and shielding myself with him. Works beautifully against Hush. I mean, just beautifully. Kind of. Well, mostly. I mean, Hush does have some attacks that kind of gets around that problem, so you gotta look out for whenever he starts beaming. Whoa! Speaking of beaming! Beaming, beaming, beaming. Lots of beaming. Yeah, I keep trying to rearrange my mods a bit for various reasons, but, yeah. Things happen. But yeah, quad shot from Mutant Spider plus Loki's Horns plus Ancient Technology equals holy moly, this looks beautiful. And, plus the God character mod. I mean, I could keep that around just for the prismatic beams. Why? Because I'm a fan of full spectrum rainbows. I mean, this is kind of like actually probably a bit closer to what it would look like to be near a Pulsar. So this is totally the prismatic Pulsar attack. Well, well, they won't have quite that many beams, but admittedly, it can kind of blur together after a while if they have, like, way too fast a rotation speed for you to track. Hello, chest. It's nice to see you. Can I possibly... Okay, it did respawn them. I was wondering about that, because there's a chance that it respawns the enemies in the room. So have a rare double Isaac fight. Why? Maybe? Because I'm just curious about this. And I was checking that out to see if it would respawn bosses, because then you could theoretically get more boss rewards or something. So... does this mean I'll have a double chest in here, though? I'm really wondering how that's going to work. Will I have a double chest? And that... How is that in... Oh, it's not quite reaching the shadow. Okay. You say, I know where the hitboxes really are, it's usually the shadows. But still, I was wondering how that wasn't hitting. It was just grazing it visually and not actually hitting the shadow part. So there's a reason why that was the way it was. And I need to go down. Because beams. Corner, corner. Whew. I got second Isaac already more than halfway down, so this is a ridiculously strong combo. And the fact that I got good enough stats to support it, that's one thing, but the fact it's beautiful and powerful at the same time, now this is what a combo is supposed to be. One that looks gorgeous and at the same time just obliterates everything in your path. Okay, he's... Boss mode Isaac is about just debossified. I mean, I could try going into the chest just to see if I could sneak through while this was happening. I could have. But I felt more like just rushing him twice. Yeah. There's 2 ending chests in here. Oh, this is hilarious. Can I get, like, an Omni Pulse from the, Loki's Horn? Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to see that again before I hopped in. Which one will actually take me? I kind of activated both. Am I gonna superimpose here? For a while I wiggled between them. It's like, okay. A quantum superposition of Blue Baby here. Which of the 2 chests are you technically in? Oh, that was so funny. Oh my god, I'm gonna remember that one for quite some time. Seriously, that is... Yeah, Isaac now holds the D6. Oh, that was enough defeats of him to get that. Got the challenge Brains, Pong. But now I've officially unlocked the Polaroid. So no more random boss items after defeating Mom. It'll be Polaroid, and then if I beat Satan enough times, I'll also have the negative. So, yeah, there is that. So, I didn't know how many times I'd actually beaten Isaac on this file. I know you don't really have to beat him or Satan too terribly many times to unlock their corresponding item. It's like 5 each or 10 each or something like that. I think it's like 5 each or something. It's a low number. But it's obviously harder to unlock if you don't already have the path allowing you to just choose which way to go. Because otherwise you're just dependent, like, purely on luck. And it's like, okay, can you get there and find whichever path you're going to be able to use? So, it would be very rare to unlock either of those items before you've officially, defeated Mom's heart enough time to unlock It Lives. Because without that, it would be just absurdly unlikely. I mean, you could. Again, you could, but how rare is that going to be? Anyhow, that's just kind of a funny thought to leave off on, but the big thing was Prismatic Blast of Awesomeness. I mean, that combo was literally gorgeous. Thank you very much, modders, for this combination, because there's no way that would happen in normal Isaac. So, yeah, thank you. Anyhow, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.